It's Monday. I made it. Yay! How is everybody? I know you're busy and you'll catch me later. I'm Kathy with Kathy's Online Sales, and I'm always studying, always trying to do something differently, always trying to do things better. So I want to talk about organizing. What do you guys do? You're a reseller. How do you organize when you get new? Let me get over some. When you get new products in, what do? When you get new items in, where do you put it? What are you doing? So I am working on my storage unit because I don't sell as much as I used to. So now it's time to organize that. That is a process. I've been trying to do it for the last 3 years, and the weather either got in my way or something. But anyway, I want to share a video. I haven't watched it yet, but I want to share it to see. I like to watch videos to see what other people do. Now, I already know how to organize my inventory that I have listed. I already know how to do that. So I want to know how. I mean, it's a mess. It's stuff everywhere. So I want to get it out of my living area, put it in my warehouse, put it in my storage unit. That way I can actually have a living space. I don't mind the office. The office is in my bedroom, but it's just not big enough. So I've got to get some organizing done so I don't have a tripping hazard. Anyway, I want to watch this, and maybe I can learn something from this young lady.
Hello, my name is Michelle Cruz.
This is a Creative Commons video, so I can share it.
Channel. Today I'm giving you a tour of my reselling room. It's about a 9x11. It's not a big space, but this is how I store everything. I have the alphabet A to Z. I get these shelves either at Sam's Club or Amazon. They have them. They're 36x18, and I have them all lined up on each side of the room. So I have everything in bins, folded, cleaned, and I have the whole alphabet. And over here, I have the ring light, and this is how I store shoes. I have 9 bins of shoes, and I try to store like nicer leather ones, not with anything else, and some up there. This is my rack of new things that I source that I need to detag and clean, steam, and such.
Yeah.
Over here is my steamer, nothing fancy. And here is my jewelry setup because I also sell lots of jewelry. I sell on Poshmark and eBay.
Okay.
And this is my
She
jewelry
sells jewelry,
setup.
so it's small.
And we have more bins stacked here of clothing that needs to be inventoried.
See?
Right here. I have the rest of the alphabet all the way from the floor to the ceiling up here as well.
She's in a small space
shelf,
too.
And I'm on the other wall now, is things that are not necessarily clothing. I have stuffed animals, belts, sheet sets, pocketbooks, and plushies. More pocketbooks up there, again, all the way to the ceiling. And this is a middle rack. So now we're talking about the other side of the room. And now onto the jewelry. I do have 7,000 pieces of jewelry.
Wow.
And it's through the alphabet and through the numbers, A to Z, and I think 1 through 55. And everything gets stored such as this. And give you a little peek how I store it. After photographs, I put them on these little cards. Oops. Choose one that has them on the card. Okay, so I put them on these little cards, and then I put them U. So these ones are listed, and in the listing, I have that they're in bin U. So when I sell a pair, I know that they're in U, and then hopefully they're in this, as well as this, and this, and everything.
See what she said, hopefully?
Every now and again, I will have one of these.
I mark it.
With another
each item.
And things fall out. So the system isn't foul-proof because then I end up losing some. So this is a wrapping station table. I also take shoe pictures on this table. I have a rolling dust chair. I just spin it around, take my pictures. This is where I wrap everything, whether it's clothing or glassware. I'll wrap it and then I'll put a thick thank you sticker on it.
Right.
Underneath this table, I have boxes. Underneath the table behind all these quilts that I have yet to list, I have all the different sizes of priority mail boxes, which are free for the United States Post Office. As far as eBay, you can also, since I have an eBay store, they give you a credit 4 times a year and I get tape. And that brings me to the start of my room. And I have these little cubbies and they hold anything related to reselling leather cleaner, polisher. For any leather shoes that come in, I make sure I give them a good polish.
I have
do specify
shoe
everything.
stuff in it.
Different types of bags, if they're going Ground Advantage on eBay, it's cheaper than priority mail. And then all these priority mail boxes are for jewelry to ship. Thank you stickers, fragile stickers, all the way to the ceiling. Again, boxes. Packaging materials, everything you would need to sell. And now I'm going to turn you around, and when you walk in the door, in the small room, this is where I take my pictures. I hang things up right on this hook. Then I put it over here, and I have this measuring tape here. So I have it exactly where the shoulder of each garment is going to hang so that I could take a picture of the length. And then I will take this yardstick and measure the bust area, hip area, inseam, and so forth. I have found that if you do not put measurements, somebody will ask.
Yep.
So I always try to put all my measurements in with all my listings.
Always add your measurements.
Just try to make it easy to do. So that is it today. I hope you enjoyed this little room tour. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
A Vrbo is for sharing all kinds of moments.
She's in a small space too, so it's hard when you're in a small space. I thought I'd see something. Where I hang and take the pictures of clothing, I can't do that with the measuring stick. So I just put the measurements in the description. And I've only had one problem. The person did not read the measurements. They just said it didn't fit properly or whatever. But that was on Poshmark. So they're not gonna hold you. Yeah, it's if you got the measurements in there, they don't. You can't get a return. You can't get a refund. Poshmark is different than eBay. eBay wants to automatically give people refunds, but I don't like that idea. Let me see if there's another one about eBay and let's see, eBay, death pile is what they call it. A death pile is where you've been putting stuff off and putting stuff off and putting stuff off. In order to share it, it has to be Creative Commons. So you filter Creative Commons, eliminate your eBay in 4 easy steps. Okay, let's see what he's got to say. This is, let me see who, oh, the Aussie Flipper. We've watched his before too. 4 easy steps, y'all. Okay, he's working outside. Two years ago. Yeah, me too. He probably says, just do it. remember where Australia. Yeah, yeah. Wow. This was 2 years ago. Yeah, right. Wow. Any specialty items? Yeah. I guess I'm not. Hang on. Hang on. Here I'm watching this and not sharing it with you for whatever reason.
That I'm yet to go and do. So I'm actually going to do this
So
today.
we'll start
I
here.
don't normally go to the post on a Tuesday, but I've still got these items that are yet to be shipped. So pair of Nike shoes there went
Working on
yesterday
his
as well.
death
So
pile.
quite a number of
I'll
items.
share
I'm going
them.
to do the post now, but from yesterday, I made about $130 worth of profit. So the reason why I didn't do the post in its entirety yesterday was because I ran out of satchels. Now, I buy my satchels at Australia Post, bundles of 100 prepaid satchels. It cost me $15, so 15 cents a satchel, which I don't think is too bad. I save $10 when I buy in bulk. So I bought 100 of these, a very, very low cost, I feel, to get my hands on satchels straight away. And I've now got them, so I'd better go ahead and do my post. Last couple of months, those first 6 months of listings a day. So I've really kind of I've come to realise
Get to the point where he's talking about
out of satchels. So
death pile. Where's the
Attention
death pile?
retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m.
about how to eliminate your death pile.
Here we
And
go.
a few steps that I've got. The first one is confront the beast. And what I mean by that is just being visual with what you've got to get done. I bring all of the stuff that I need to list into my working environment. My listing table's right here. I don't go and hide it in storage. I don't go and put it by the wayside, somewhere where I'm just simply going to forget about it and not think about it. I keep it in front of me. I know that I've got to get it done if I stare at it every single day. And the last thing I want to do is clutter up my office space with a bunch of stuff that I know I need to get done. So best way to tackle it, confront the beast, keep your items with you and look at it until it's done every single day. Step number 2 is to give yourself time and set goals. So it's going to be a pretty daunting task to do a death pile. You've definitely got a lot in that. That's why it's called a death pile. Best way to do it is to break it up and give yourself some time to get the job done. Don't think you need to get it done in a day or a week. Give yourself a month to get the job done. Count out how many inventory items you have.
Maybe I need to set a goal.
30-day period over the month to work out how many you'd have to do on a daily basis. If you've got 300, that's only 10 listings a day for a month, and you've eliminated your death pile. So it's a really great way to look at it. Break it down, give yourself some time, and just focus on getting that job done on a daily basis. Step number 3, don't thrift. It's going to be one of the hardest things that you're going to do over this period of time, but it is the most important part. And I don't mean it from a pure inventory sense of buying more items is counterintuitive to what you're trying to do. I also mean it from a time perspective. It takes so long to go out, find the right item, purchase the item, come back, put it into your spreadsheet. All of that time is being taken up or it otherwise could have been you sitting down listing your death pile. So
Exactly.
big tip there, number 3. Do not go out and thrift.
Don't
Hold yourself
shop
off.
no
But if
more.
you feel the need, if you have to go out and thrift, make it a $50 or $100 item
Problem
that you
is-
purchase and nothing else. If it's anything less, if it's small fry
Problem is we do storage units too. And then you get a ton of
items,
inventory.
leave them behind, get your thrift fix, and only buy the big ones. Step number 4, commit and execute. Guys,
yeah,
eBay truly
duh.
does come down to the individual seller. How hard you work will depend on how successful you are with the platform. So if you're going to set up this game plan, if you're not going to go out and thrift, commit yourself to this time period that it's going to be. If it's 300 items and it's going to be 10 items a day for those 30 days, commit to that. Actually go ahead and do it. Not only will you eliminate that death pile you've been looking at for so long, but you will also generate sales. It's a great way to boost your sales on eBay, but it does all come down to you. You've got to have that mindset, that willpower to keep pushing through, to give up the fun.
I went to set up something that I found out was a good seller, and the electric went out yesterday. So I was trying to start yesterday.
Stuff of thrifting each day, and to just get this one done, you'll have a heap of money left over once you've sold all your items, and then you can go out and thrift like crazy. So that would be my tip number 4, guys. 4 tips to success, and I've got my death pile here. I'm going to be working on every single one of these. I'm going to draw up right now a little calendar, which is going to be my 30-day plan to get rid of 450 DVDs, and we're going to work through it together. Next week, Tuesday vlog, we're going to check back in. I want you guys to start your death pile demolition today, tomorrow, sometime soon, at least before next Tuesday's vlog, and we're going to work on chipping off every single one of our 30-day plans. So I'll quickly draw this.
Follow him. He's look at that. Whoa. He's the Aussie Flipper. I really like him. He does explain things. You just got to remember where he's located. So when you're doing the, when you're wondering what word he's using for what, he's in a different location. So check him out. Subscribe. Okay, I got to get off here. Sorry I messed up in the beginning. Hey, Alyssa. My problem is I have right now, the immediate issue is 2 totes full of stuff that I have to list. And I was going to start yesterday. So like he said, set a goal. So I guess what I need to do is set myself a goal, because I'm just not getting there. Other things seem to be more important. You know what I mean? But my income should be more important. So anyway, all right, you guys, have a great day. I don't like to stay on here very long. And the next time you're watching and you see me talking about a video but not showing it to you, just say, hey, can we see the video too? And then I'll go, oh, I'm supposed to be sharing it. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a great week. And watch for those sales at the thrift store, even though the prices are getting higher and higher and higher. But pretty weather's coming. There should be some yard sales. So happy hunting. Happy treasure hunting. Where is my music? Happy treasure hunting, everybody.